Hey everybody, thanks for watching Go Thunder Bay. This week we're at Kingfisher Outdoor Education Centre, and what better place to be than in the Canadian outdoors.
Coming up, fitness coach Marlo Ellis takes us through another tough workout. And we have a chat with Blue Rodeo's Jim Cuddy at our very own community auditorium.
All right, so I made my way inside the cabin here, and I found Scott. He's one of the instructors. The kids are getting ready, waxing up their skis. How do you do this?
All right, so we just have to wax up this small little area of the ski so that we can stick to the snow and push ourselves forward. So what you're gonna do is we gotta figure out what area of our ski to wax. So you're gonna start, look at this side, you're gonna make a little telephone with your finger, and you're gonna bring it up from the binding, right up to where your thumb is, and you're gonna draw a little line across your ski.
Gotcha.
Then you're gonna go to the bottom of the binding, you're gonna draw another line, and that right here is gonna be your wax pocket.
All right.
So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna come across, you're gonna do a little thin layer of wax, right down to the bottom.
You're good at that.
And then what we have to do is we have to melt it with this cork here. So I'm just gonna rub it all the way to the bottom.
And that's it, just like that.
Until we rub it right into the ski, that's it.
So, well, thanks, Scott. Skiing's not the only thing that happens here out at Kingfisher. We're gonna check in with Janice. She's having a chat with Kelly.
Well, thanks, Sarah. Like she said, we are here at the Kingfisher Outdoor Education Center, and I'm here with the lead instructor, Kelly Henderson. Now, Kelly, for those of us who have never had kids who've come to Kingfisher, can you just explain what is the Kingfisher Outdoor Education Center?
Well, I'd have to say it's a really brilliant vision by the public school board that started about 43, 44 years ago. There's an incredible legacy of people who have been a part of this program, and it offers day programs for students in the public school system between grades 1 and 6, and then between grades 6 and 8, students have a chance to come out here for an overnight, two nights actually, residential experience, which is what we see going on here. We have a class from Woodcrest School who's here. They came on Monday, they'll be here until Wednesday, and they live in cabins with their classmates. They cook over an open fire. They're responsible for the cleanup and for the meal preparation and for all of the planning, and it's a little bit of a rite of passage, and students do have the opportunity to come back in high school, often with phys ed classes or geography classes. Many of the science classes in the different high schools will come out here. So it's pretty varied, and we're in the midst of our winter season, which means mostly we have students who are coming for their overnights. Yeah.
Okay, now I know my daughter is here, and my son has come as well, and he loved it when he came, and I think it's just because it gives the kids a little bit of independence as well, because they are in cabins on their own with their friends. There are parents, but they are on their own, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good opportunity for kids to apply all those problem-solving skills and to kind of step up to a bunch of challenges that you experience when you're living in a place with your friends, and it's the day-to-day stuff. So who's gonna sleep on the tumpuck, and who's gonna do the dishes today? Who's in charge of getting water? So all those little problem-solving things that the students have to sort out for themselves, and they have lots of really great adults here who can help support them and facilitate some of that problem-solving. But it certainly is a quick lesson in independence.
Well, and now this is owned by the Lakehead Public School Board, so it is a teaching facility as well. So the kids are learning a lot of stuff. Like right now they're learning how to put on cross-country ski boots and skiing and waxing their skis. So there's a lot more to it than just the sleeping in cabins and stuff.
Absolutely. The thrust of the program during the day is all tied to the curriculum. So it's often related to the science curriculum, but I mentioned there's some geography threads that we touch on, some phys ed things that happen. So teachers are able to bring their students out and cover some of the things that they might need to cover in their class, but can do it in this really interactive, engaged, and experiential way, and just make use of the incredible resource of the boreal forest that we have here.
And now we're lucky enough that it's about 30 below right now, and so it is kind of the weather is not an issue. We're just adjust to the weather. Yeah. So it is open in the spring as well. Kids come out in the spring up until the end of the school year?
Yeah, we run from September until the end of June, and obviously we have the younger students come out in some of that more temperate time, and then we really tough it out with these older kids, and we have to adapt quite a bit. So we do pay close attention to the weather and make sure that we're responding appropriately to that. So we'll see how it goes today. We'll get them ready to go, and then we may have a shorter ski day depending on how they do, but that's the way it goes.
Okay, well, Kelly, thank you so much. We're going to get our warm clothes on, and we're going to head outside. Like we said before, the kids are going to be cross-country skiing. We're going to talk to Kelly a little bit later on in the show about some of the other fun activities that happen here at Kingfisher Outdoor Education Learning Center.